nail tutorial inspired by this scarf. It's an ombre pink color, so I did Ombre Nails. I thought this would be really easy to do, but I'm not super good at nail stuff, so it was actually kind of hard for me. Some of them turned out really bad, but as I've been practicing, I've done this about 3 times now, I've gotten better. Like, I did one that I'm super proud of, and then some I'm like, yeah, that's really messed up. So just don't be surprised if some of them look kind of bad. When I was on Pinterest looking at this stuff, it made it seem like it was gonna be super easy, and it was not for me. So yeah, that's just a note. You might be super good at it. It might just be me who's just bad at nail stuff. But I'm gonna show you how to do this. Okay, let's get into the video. So all you need for this is a cosmetic sponge and whatever nail polish you want to use. So first, just paint some of the color onto the cosmetic sponge and dab it off so that you only have a little bit on your sponge. And then lightly start dabbing it as far down as you want the ombre effect to go onto your nail. And then you're going to do basically another coat of this, but don't dab off as much and put it higher up to give it that look that it's fading instead of a harsh line. I'm going to show you guys 2 techniques. This is the first one. It's my favorite. It works the best for me, but I'll show you the other one too because I've seen a lot of people do it. Then of course, just add a top coat. This will actually help blend it together, but you want to be careful that you don't accidentally get some of the darker color onto your brush and then get it onto the light part, because I did that once and totally ruined it. And that is the finished nail. So for this technique, you do the same thing where you paint the colors onto the sponge, and I actually mix together the pink and the white to make a middle color, and then you just dab the entire sponge onto it, and you repeat this a couple times. The problem with this one is that for me it was really messy, but it did turn out pretty good. The only problem I had with how it looked was that the texture was weird. It was way too spongy. And in person it looked weird, but on camera it looked pretty good. So you can try this if you want. I would recommend putting some Vaseline or taping off the edges of your nails though. Here is the outcome when I use the first technique. I think it looks really good and really clean in comparison to the second technique. So here is technique number 2 finished. It looks okay, although it's still pretty messy after I tried to clean it, so it's kind of hard, and in person it didn't look as good as it does right now on camera.